Hello everyone, this is Helen H. and welcome to my channel, Moss Cottage. I hope everyone is doing well today. I am going to be doing a project. This is my art journal, and this will I'll never do a flip through on this. I don't like half of the stuff in this art journal. I started it years ago. It has no specific function other than I was using it for Bible journaling, mixed media, and just all kinds of mess, and I really don't like it. But there were some pages in there that were absolutely horrendous and not finished. So I figured if nothing else, I wanted to at least make background so that maybe 10 years from now, I can go in and work on the journal. So this page right here, I actually like it now. It was horrible. It was blue and yellow, two colors I really don't like that much. And so I completely revamped the page and made this background, okay? So I would be fine with just leaving this and putting, finishing the other pages that aren't done and putting this journal on a shelf and calling it good. However, I saw a really cool video. Now, this is not somebody I follow regularly. This is somebody, that on the side that YouTube put up there for me. And her name is Tara Jacobson, and her channel's name is Artsy Fartsy Life. The name of the video I saw was How to Use a Flower Catalog in Magazine Collage. So I'm going to link her channel, and I'm going to link the video below. You have to check out that video. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. Now, here's the thing. I do not have a flower catalog where I am. I've got to take my jacket off, I'm hot. I don't have a flower catalog, and I want to use up the things that I have, and I encourage you to do the same. Use the things that you have. So what I do have is the quilting magazines. As you saw, I have this one, and then I had one more. Yesterday I went to Fiber Arts Group, and I did a whole bunch of cutting out of quilts and, for backgrounds and stuff, and killed both magazines so they can both go. I was just actually keeping the shell to keep those papers straight while I brought them home yesterday. Anyway, this is what she did. She made in her art journal borders around her pages, and they are absolutely amazing. So, like I said, check out her video. Now, what I did, because I don't have the flowers, I only have quilting magazines, I pulled out some quilting pieces that I thought would look good with these colors. My intent is not to make a page. My intent is to show you how to make a really cool border in your art journals. And like I said, you might think, well, why do I want to do that? Like I said, check out her video and you will see. So, let's go ahead and just get some gluing. Now, I will tell you that while I was cutting stuff out to use on this, I cut them in various sizes, okay? Some are long, some are square, so on and so forth. Now, I can still cut anything down that I want, but I did want to have some variance on the shapes and everything that I'm using. So I am just going to go ahead and start gluing some stuff down, and we'll make the border, and then I'll show you what else she did. We'll just do some chit chat while I'm doing this. If you can't see off this side here, all I'm doing is putting glue on. If I move the book over, you're not going to be able to see it. So anyway, yes, because she does something else that really highlights the borders and makes it really cool. And of course, she was using flowers, so she didn't cut all of her pieces in straight lines. I went over a little bit. I'll have to trim. I can trim that off later. I'm not going to be worried about that. So some of her flowers and stuff are jaggedy, like the edges of the petals and the flowers and everything are jaggedy, and oh my gosh, it looks so good. Really, really good. So like I said, I'm not making a page, and This journal, I have decided I'm just going to go to, like I said, I don't like most of the pages. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the pages that are done, that I considered done at one time, leave them the way they are, even though I don't care for them and they were like early work of mine, or whether I should just go ahead and cover everything up. I am not sure at this time what I want to do about that. So I'm just going to be thinking about that some more. Now this quilt square here, I'm just going to cut here, and I didn't do a very good job cutting this out. Of course, I was cutting this out at Fiber Arts group yesterday because I don't do fiber arts, but I love to go to the group, and it doesn't really matter what you work on, although most of the ladies there are crocheting and knitting or doing needlework or whatever, and here's me with my paper. And so a lot of times what I do is I just harvest magazines and stuff while I'm there, because, you know, you can't bring your whole craft room with you, you know, to something like that. So anyway, all right, so just randomly putting it down. Now, I did make a somewhat of an effort to make sure the colors would work with this background here. I didn't just go rogue and say, I don't care, any color can go there, you know. I did try to make an effort to at least have some of the colors matching. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this here. You can just do them all the same size if you want, but I really think a part of the fun is to have the variance of squares and rectangles, strips, you know, whatever. And it's going to depend if you use flowers, you know, what you're going to, how you're going to cut those out. She does both. For the border, she cuts them in more straight lines, and then when she did the corner pieces and some extra pieces like I'm doing here with these squares, she did her flowers, cut the actual big flowers out so that they were sticking out. Like I said, check it out. It's really cool. Now, I'm not going to go here on this page because I don't want to, it is a 2-page spread, so I do want to carry it across, and I don't want to cover the whole inside because honestly, I'm not sure how I'm going to use this, you know, later down the road. I don't know what I want to do with the middle of this page. I'll probably go back, put something in the middle, and if it comes up over the border, that'll be fine too, you know. This is just page candy, I guess, jewelry, page jewelry. All right, so it is super windy here, like super, super windy here. I was trying to plant some seeds. I'm trying to get my garden in up here. And I was planting the other day. I did get one of the 2 4x8 beds in that I planned to do while I'm up here this time. And I was planting 4 kinds of lettuces. Well, I'm direct sowing, you know, putting the seeds right in the bed. It was so windy. It has been windy the whole time we've been up here. I actually had to keep closing my hand because the seeds were blowing away. Because, you know, I was trying to get out. I put the seeds in my hand and then was pinching them and, you know, putting them in the ground. But the wind is so crazy. And I think this is the last windy day because I think this weather's about to break. But then we're going to get cooler weather again. So, yeah, I don't know. It's one or the other here right now, it seems like. Okay. Yeah, we're just going for it. We're just going for it. So I am hoping tomorrow, it's supposed to be very like 71 and sunny. I'm hoping the wind will go away. And I'm going in the morning to dig ramps, if any of you know what ramps are. Yes, so one of my mountain friends, the one I go to town with, she is taking me ramp picking tomorrow, which up till now, they have never, her and her boyfriend have never, ever told anyone where they get the ramps from because they don't want other people to go digging them. But she texted me yesterday or 2 days ago and said, "You want to go ramp picking on Thursday?" I'm like, yes. So I'm going ramp picking, and then hopefully when I'm done ramp picking, digging actually, she said just to bring bags. Her boyfriend will dig them out for me. That I will start to get some seeds, the rest of the seeds in the other garden bed, so that we will have some lettuces when we come back. Okay, I'm not going to do that one. And I'm not going to do that one there. I think I'm going to continue on with this one. I know I'm not trying to be matchy-matchy, but there's a reason why I'm doing this. There is a reason to this madness, even though I have no idea what I'm going to do with this page when it's done. No, actually, let's put this up here. And goodness, I can see I have gone totally over the edge here. I'll have to certainly trim up these pages when they're dried. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, so I need a little piece here. I've got this cool little piece. Should I put it that way? No, actually, I'll go that way. Okay. Yeah, so we went to town today. My ramp picking girlfriend and I went to town today to the coffee shop. And the husband of the woman who owns the coffee shop is an author. He's writing a book. Well, he's written one book and he's about to write another book. And he was telling us what it was about, and it was so fun because he was asking us like advice about it and everything, and we were giving him suggestions and whatever. Now, this is not a part of this thing, but I think I'm going to stick it down anyway. Anyway, so we were giving him hints and telling him what he should do. I can't wait till he reads this book because I am so fascinated with how this is going to come out. And it's not really a topic I would be interested in normally, but oh my gosh, oh my God, I'm not going to say, when it comes out, I'll let y'all know what it is. I don't want to say anything now. Anyway, so we did that, and it's so nice because going to town, I know enough people here that, no, I'm not going to put that one there. I just want to see if there's anything else. So here's a piece that's round. It doesn't have to be square. Now, I wouldn't put that over there because it's the same color. I've kind of made it so that I can't use this piece, but you can certainly use round pieces too. You know, instead of a square in the corner, you could use round, that's fine. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that's completely different that stands out to me. Otherwise, we'll get on with it. Maybe I'll put that there. Oh, I know, I'll put it there. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. So, we know some of the locals, and it's always nice to go to the coffee shop because they'll talk to you and everything, and I just really love this small town. Now, you know, I've lived in small towns before, and there are certainly drawbacks to it because it seems like everyone knows your business, right? But that being said, I still love it. Okay, so I've got that. Now I have this word, this came out of that quilting magazine too, and it says color. And can you see the O? It's like a color wheel. And I thought maybe I would put that somewhere. Let's put that up here. Okay, because no matter what ends up in the middle here, I don't think color is a bad sentiment to have because obviously this is a very colorful page. Okay, just make sure that's straight-ish. It is, okay. So anyway, so after we had coffee, we went to the clothing store, and oh, I got a really cute dress and a little top for summer. Now I'm just going to use a Sharpie. This is just a regular Sharpie. You could use, if you wanted to use water and to like make the lines that go around it blurry or more blurry, you could use charcoal, or you could use certainly a Stabilo all and go around it. But I'm going to use a Sharpie, and I'm going to do my darndest to do this straight. So what she did, and the effective thing is she kind of does this Sharpie even work? Yes, it does. Oh, this is this weird one. Okay. the tip of this Sharpie, I wonder if she used a ruler, because hers were certainly straighter lines than mine. And I'm not going to do it in there where I've added that extra piece. I'm just going to, and I'm not sure how she dealt with this. And you know what, now that I'm thinking of it, she didn't use a Sharpie. She used something that was a lot thinner. You could see it, but it was a lot thinner. But like I said, this journal, I'm not going to say I don't care, because if I totally didn't care, I would just throw it away, right? Let's go all the way up on that one. I would just throw it away. But I'm just sad that I don't like this journal more. But and like I said, I might just go ahead and cover up everything that has already been done in here. Because when I covered up what was in here with this one, I really like this. I think maybe a lot of it has to do with our taste changes, you know, in what we liked and what we like now. So, and the other thing was, I think this page honestly was just a wipe-off page for paintbrushes and stuff. So it certainly wasn't a finished page. Okay. Yeah, so you don't even need to theme this. If you wanted to just do this with scrapbook paper or book pages, or, you know, whatever you have, use what you have. That's why I'm doing the quilt pages, because I don't have a flower catalog to use, and so I figured this quilt page would work just as well. But please check out what's her name, Tara's video, because it's awesome. So that's it, okay? But look how adding the black line, and yes, I know they're not perfect. If you want them perfect, use a ruler but I love how that looks. Can you see what a cool border that makes? And you could, you know, I tried to kind of match my colors for this. And Tara does too. She does a fantastic job with her flowers and the way they look with the page she has underneath, the painted page she has underneath. But, you know, you could go as colorful as you want. And, you know, I could have just used black and white or something on the outside. So it didn't use a whole lot. I mean, look at all these scraps that I still have that I thought I would use on this spread. So you can do a whole book, and she actually, in her art journal, she prepares a bunch of pages like this that she'll show you, that prepares a bunch of pages, and then she'll just go ahead and do the art in here. So like if I had something, let's see here, we'll just use some of my flowers here. Like, you know, if I wanted to use my painty flowers or something, I could still cover up some of this stuff. You know, it doesn't matter, you know, what you're doing in the journal itself. You can cover up some of that border and it would be just fine. But I just love the way this looks, and I might actually put some of these little flowers on there. I don't know. But I love the way that looks, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's super easy, very fun, but very effective. So if you're kind of don't know where to go with your page, maybe put in a border around like this, you know, and maybe that will help you to carry on, or just take away the larger space so that you have less to work with. But it certainly is a really cool technique. And I'm probably going to use a lot more of this in this journal, just because I want to get this journal done and dusted. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. That was super simple, but I love the way it looks. I just love it. And I am working on some other super fun projects that we have coming up. So I'll be sharing those with you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I ask that you do. And until the next video, I hope you all are truly blessed. Bye-bye.